Hello, everyone. My name is Fred Allen and the Associate Director for Undergraduate Education, School of Biomedical Engineering at Drexel University. I'm also a professor there, and I'd like to welcome you to our Admitted Students Day here. Thank you for joining you today from the suburbs of Philadelphia, where we're expecting a very large snowstorm today. So it's still winter, even though the pandemic is. And with that said, I'd like to hope that all of you are weathering the pandemic well. It's been a very trying time for all of us, but as a society, we're trying to pull through it. Technology is on our side, and we have it here at the university. All right, next slide. Um, you want to be engineers, and engineering means you have to look for all available knowledge so that you can do something in particular. Next. Integrating that knowledge, learning how to apply it, to assess it, is something that we pride ourselves in training you how to do here at Drexel University. Doing it since 2001. We've been ABET accredited during that time. Next, please. All right, next. Our mission here, as it says, is we're doing tools and talent that will promote health, quality of life, education, research, innovation, and all of that integrating engineering and life science in a global context. It's about the world, not just about the United States. Next. And yeah, you are the talent. We take a lot of pride in investing in you. And so coming to Drexel University, you will learn the things that you need to know that you can go out and do those things that you in your career. Next. Located in Philadelphia, one of the great cities in the United States. Also in Philadelphia is what we call the healthcare ecosystem. That healthcare ecosystem allows us to engage all of the establishments here in the city space, from universities, hospitals, all of that coming together in that healthcare complex where we are a very integral part. Next, please. Now, we've been doing this for a while. As an undergraduate program, we're over 20 years old. We're about 22 years old. And we boast one of the oldest biomedical engineering programs in the country. Not the, but one of the. We've been since 1960 when they gave out master's and PhD program degrees in biomedical. And we have outstanding faculty. A hallmark of Drexel is the co-op system, which activities that you can get involved in from your freshman year. We have standing honors college, the Pannoni Honors College, that a lot of our students participate in. There's a living community that you can be involved in your year. And we have two accelerated degree programs, the BSMS and the MD. Next, please. So the BSMS, you learn both a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in 5 years, right? You have to have a 3.4 to maintain that to complete the program. The BSMD is that you apply to. So if you are in the BSMD, apply to when you Drexel. If you're in the BSMD program, you know this already. And that allows you to study for here and then 4 years in our medical college of Drexel University and earn your doctor's degree and also your bachelor's degree in biomedical engineering. Next. So the participation in those particular programs, our BSMS program is about 6% of our undergraduate population, meaning that 84% of our students do study for the straight BS degree. Next, please. Another interesting fact is that of our population, that's 515 students, which is a big program in biomedical engineering. About 46% are women and 54% men. That's a very astounding statistic. I mean, we have very good representation of women in our engineering discipline. Next, please. Opportunities for research are, like I said, started the freshman year. Next. The STAR program, which is Students Tackling Advanced Research, is something you can get involved with after your first year, the summer after your first year with us. Next. You can get research through SIGN, which is our capstone project. Next. The BSMS program allows you to do research. When you're earning your master's degree, you can do the master's thesis option. Next. And then you can do research in the study. It's just about you taking an interest, approaching professors that are doing the work, and asking to join the group. Next. Top employers for co-op were listed here. Johnson & Johnson. Drexel has a lot of who research during their co-op time. GlaxoSmithKline. So all of these employers have a very good reputation at Drexel University, and Drexel has a very good reputation with them. And you will get the opportunity to work in industry and learn in industry, bring that back to the classroom, learn at Drexel, and take that in industry. And that is a hallmark of our existence. Next, please. In co-op, you will earn a salary. You'll be working for 6 months out of the year co-op, 3 co-op cycles in the 5-year program, and 1 in the 4-year program. You can earn an average of $18,000 during your co-op cycle. As you see here, these stats show a high of about 38,000, and there was a low of about 7,000. Next, please. In 2020, we graduated 151 degrees, all right, most bachelor's degrees, and then we had about 33% were master's degrees and 6% PhD. So we're a big program, and we're full range. We go from bachelor's all the way through PhD. Next. Beyond graduation, you'll find yourself going into industry, your professional studies, people who want to go into medicine or business school. Graduate studies, if you want to continue, get an advanced degree where or go into academic positions. Public service, going into government, non-governmental organizations. Next, please. Our particular curriculum is designed to prepare you as a medical designer. You have a skill set that allows you to solve problems and to design systems for 8 particular pillars as listed here: math, biology, biomaterials, biomechanical signals, computation, communication, general studies option. And all of that is built on what we call a design spine. From the freshman year to the senior year, you'll be doing design. Next. And you'll cap that all off with all our senior design and concentrations. You'll choose a concentration while you're studying our program. Next, please. It's all linked together by ethical considerations, because in biomedical engineering, it is a very interesting area where a lot of ethical challenge will be facing you. Next. So 6 concentration areas, you'll choose one as your primary, and then you can choose others as well, as you can fit them into your schedule. You don't want to be here forever. You'd like to get out on time. So usually about 1 extra or maybe 2 extra. So these 6 are biomedical informatics, biomechanics and human performance, biomedical engineering, neuroengineering, biomaterials engineering, tissue engineering. So to give you a peek at those, next please. Biomedical informatics is about using health data, be it medical data or biological data, so that you can apply them to determining health outcomes and developing health systems. Next. In biomechanics and human performance, it's about outfitting the human body, things that are lost, right? Prosthetics, and understanding the functions of the mechanical world and how mechanical interacts with the human system. Next. development, it's about developing the system so we can look inside the body, right? All the way from X-ray machines, MRI machines. Ultrasound is big with us. Developing, this is the 21st century, and this is the sensor century. You may be wearing Apple Watches or Fitbits and things like that, but that's going to explode as with this century to understand better our vital statistics. Next, please. In the case of tissue engineering, it's about developing regenerative systems, right? Wear out. How can we fashion our body to regenerate the tissue structure that's lost? It's a really biological area concentration. Next. Biomaterials, when we do replacements, prosthetics and things like that, it has to be something. Understanding the materials that work inside the body. It's a very deep field. It is a very active field. People getting hip replacements, knee replacements, and all other kinds of replacements. That stuff has to be made out of materials that work. So biomaterials focuses on that. Next, please. And the brain in neuroengineering. Connect the brain, the nervous system, to machines, brain-computer interfaces, so that we can bypass injuries or lost function in a way that is very future. And like I said, all that is in a space where ethics is a challenging thing. Just because you can do something, should you do that thing? In my seminar, which you will get into in your freshman year, I discuss a particular book called How to Defeat Your Own Clone, which talks about human cloning. Now, it's not a subject these days. However, we're in the century where human cloning is possible. Should we do it? Should we not do it? What are the pros and cons? So we get into that. Next, please. So at Drexel Biomed, as we call ourselves, we fashion ourselves as engineering for life, right? You're going to get into this program and learn how to design medical systems to help people live better lives through their health. So today is a special day for us because you've been accepted, admitted to a program for you to come. But we also want you to test drive it. How do you know this is what you want to be, right? Today, you're going to be a dragon for life. You choose a Drexel student. Or you could just be a dragon for a day, right? But our next is to have you go to a Zoom room where you're going to meet some of our current students and our faculty, and you're going to work with them on a problem that you choose today. It'll be your choice. You're going to get to meet each other in that space and work on a solution for a particular problem. And then you're going to present it to us because it's all about communicating your ideas as well as creating your ideas. And you have to fashion it in a way, because we have limited time, that you can communicate your ideas concisely and rapidly. So that will be what we do next. Next slide. But once again, I want to congratulate you on being accepted into the program. Next slide. We hope that after today, you'll have a better sense of the choice that's in front of you. And if there's anything that we can do to help you understand that choice and make a transition, we're here for that. Okay, so at this time, we want to now transition. There should be a link for you guys to transition to the Zoom and go there, and I will try to meet you there. Thank you for your attention.